I think it went really good. In terms of the NCAA group, every one of them was a first timer. And until you've been and you get that first experience, there's a lot of elements to it that are a little foreign, particularly the adrenaline of being on that stage and whatnot. But all of them competed very well, in spite of that extra pressure feeling and such. I couldn't be prouder of everybody. It was a really good trip. It's not often that you get that big of a group to a national meet. And so it was fun to get to know each other better and, have some side fun here and there. And so, looking back at it, given the things that we've had to go through, whether it be pandemic related or team related, it's been a good indoor season. I think that there's a lot of growth that comes out of it. People start to recognize their potential. People start to recognize the team's potential. And so moving it outdoor, I've got a lot of excitement, personally, to see where people take it from here. Hosting indoor conference is a big challenge for everybody, and we got out of that really well. So it was a good year for indoor, and I'm really excited for outdoor. I tell the kids all the time, the only door is the outdoor, because it's the big track. You get 4 field events, for throws, 4 field events for jumps. You add steeplechase, you add 400 hurdles. It's just different. It's a different track meet, and we pick up a lot of points when we engage in those other events. So it's a lot of fun for us to look forward to.
The indoor season was actually really fun, and it was absolutely exciting to be back doing track and being on a team as well. For me, the indoor season was like the first full-on indoor season I've ever had. So it's just particularly interesting to see and race against other people on an indoor track, and not just the 110 meters as I usually did. But as a team, I think we did really well. The distance team, they performed really well. School records were broken for a lot of people.
Every thrower's sort of favorite part about the transition is transitioning from weight to hammer throw, because it's pretty much the same exact footwork. It's just the weight is, for women, it's 20 pounds, and then you move to outdoor and it's 8 pounds. So it's a very big difference in terms of the weight and sort of your balance and center of gravity. But it is so satisfying to just see it fly so much further. So pretty much that's everyone's favorite part about the transition, and we've definitely seen that in our first couple of weeks of practices.
Every year there's a little transition, for those folks that don't do the postseason indoor bit. They have a cycle that's a 2 to 3 week cycle where they're transitioning from indoor to outdoor. They're getting back on the outdoor oval, which is obviously much bigger, and it's just different. Acclimatizing your body to the temperature of outdoor, all those things factor in. And so I think it's a lot of fun to look forward to getting back to competition, and whatever they utilize those couple transition weeks to address, whether it was rest. Some people needed to kind of reset the deck when it came to their sleep cycles and nutritional habits and whatnot. And so it's exciting. I think they will come out, and we'll see some people that'll really show up and have kind of a boom coming out of the indoor season. And like I said, it's always fun to see those outdoor events get started. Particularly events like javelin, steeplechase, 400 hurdles, where we know we've got some folks that can put some points on the board for the UAA championship meet. So, and also going out of Virginia, it's supposed to be mid-70s, and I'm not going to put any money on that right now because Virginia gets 4 seasons in a day this time of year. But I do think it'll be nice to get around that weather and spend some time as a team, with an overnight, which we haven't done in quite a long time. Going back to New York City in February of 2020. So. It'll be a nice time for some bonding and getting people some marks, and so we're excited for it for sure.